Hi guys and welcome back to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about ANKI, which is basically a flashcard app that I've been talking about a lot on my stories if you're following. ANKI basically is a great application that helps with spaced repetition, and honestly, if you're like struggling with keeping memory and trying to memorize a lot of information, it is absolutely perfect for these kinds of things. Hopefully, every once in a while, I'll give you guys a basic idea of what to do with Anki, how to use it, and so on. So the first step is to download and install the application, and all you gotta do is go onto the website, which is apps.ankiweb.net, and to start downloading it. If you scroll through the website, you'll find a lot of information and basic ideas on how you can use it, the best ways to use it, and so on. Scroll down and then choose whichever it is that you're using it on. I'm using it on Mac, but there's also the option of an application on the phone. And just keep in mind that the Apple application, it costs money, but the rest of it is all free, okay? Your next step is going to be to either make new cards or install an already pre-made deck, and I'll be showing you guys how to do that in a bit. So all you gotta do is go onto the application and install it, and then you'll see that I have a few decks already there. This deck, ANKI, is like honestly the best deck to use if you're preparing for your USMLE steps or if you're just a medical student. Where you can get it is from the ANKI on YouTube. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Now on to making your own deck. All you gotta do is go down to the button that says create deck and name your deck. After naming your deck, all you gotta do is to create other decks underneath, and I'll show you guys how to do that. It's very simple. You create a deck again, and you write the name of it, and then you drag it underneath it, and I use that a lot, especially when I'm making subtopics or if I want to be specific with what I'm studying for the day. Now to add a card to your deck, all you gotta do is press the deck or subdeck and then press the word add, and you get a page that looks like that. Now when you first download it, it doesn't have the same exact look of the cards that I have. You'll notice that it has text, extra, and source. This type of card is called a closed edition, and it's more of a fill-in-the-blank kind of card. You'll find other cards too, like the basic or regular back and front card flashcards. So basically all you gotta do is press on the type and change the type. Usually when you start, you only have like 2 or 3 types, but the more decks you download, the more you'll find different new card types. As you can see, this one is just front and back, so it's a regular flashcard. And as you can see, this is a basic example where you can see the front and the back of the card. So now I'll show you guys how to do the close deletion, and you gotta pick the card, and the idea is that you write the sentence that you want to write, and then you highlight at the sentence, at the word or the part that you want to have as a fill in the blank. And then after highlighting the word, you click on Shift Command C or Shift Control C, and that way you get your fill in the blank. Watch it right here, I'm getting it done, and the moment I click on it, you'll see that it shows it as a blank. So if you want to show 2 blanks in the same card or in 2 different cards but the same sentence, all you gotta do is basically highlight your word and again Shift Command C and highlight the second word and do the same thing, and automatically it forms it in 2 different cards. So the first card would have the blank on same, the second card would have the blank on different. But if you want to have them both on the same card, you can simply delete the 2 and change it to 1, and that way both blanks will show up on the same card. So now I'm just showing you how to check on your deck, and I'm showing you a really quick example of the fill in the blank kind of question. And I personally recommend using this style when making your cards because it's just simply way better, and I find it much more convenient and easier to solve. Also, as you can see at the bottom, as I just pointed out, there's the good, again, and easy. This is how you use your spaced repetition method. So if the question is difficult, you press again. If the question is okay, you press good. If the question is easy, you press easy. And that's how you get the practice, and that's how the days that are written on them, like 15 minutes, 1 day, 4 days, are the amount of time you get to see the card again. Mine are not the custom settings. They're ones that I made myself, and I'm probably going to be discussing this on another day, so stay tuned. So let's go back to the main page, and you'll see where we keep the decks and how they're organized and all of that. You keep the sub deck under the deck, but if you want to solve all of the questions randomly, you just press on the main deck. This is an example of my decks for third year, and you can see my microbiology is the most because I used to use it a lot for it, and I have a lot of decks, and I'll show you guys a quick example of the deck. And as you can see, there's questions. I'll press good or again or easy or whatever to keep going. Tamam? So next is the way my page looks basically is different than what yours is gonna look like because I have add-ons. Okay, so if you can see this nice pretty colored thing over here, it's called a heat map, and it's an add-on. Add-ons basically enhance your experience on Anki. This specific add-on is my favorite because it gives you streaks, it shows you your average cards per day, and it helps you stay motivated. There's a lot of add-ons as you can see on this picture here, and hopefully I'll be making a separate video to discuss how to use them, which ones to use, and so on, but I'll also link other videos that you can use. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys check out my Instagram account, and bye!